I was on the couch in an old t-shirt, half watching TV, when my wife, Clara, said she couldn't lie to herself anymore. She said she wanted my brother, Marcus. I stared at her, waited for the punchline, and then realized she meant it. I said, "Then have him," grabbed my keys, and left. I slept on my friend Dave's couch. The place smelled like old pizza. I didn't sleep much. The next morning, I went back to the house to get clean clothes. Marcus walked out the front door wearing one of my shirts and Clara's hair tie on his wrist. He waved like it was normal. My mom called while he stood there. She said she was happy for them. I said nothing useful, hung up, and drove away. That was the bottom for me. A few days later, I walked past a small, beat-up gym. Faded sign. Handwritten, help wanted note in the window. I went in. Behind the front desk was Myrtle, late 50s, compact, strong, direct. She asked if I could start right now. I said yes. She handed me a mop. That was the job at first, cleaning, opening, closing, folding towels, learning the routine. She also told me I had to learn to lift properly, no ego, no shortcuts. I started showing up at 5:30 a.m. I trained for 45 minutes, then opened the doors. I learned deadlift form, squat depth, how to brace, how to spot, and how to set up equipment safely. I ate simple food. I slept when I could. I didn't text Clara. I didn't argue with anyone. I let the work be the answer. After 3 months, I looked different. I could see my collarbones. My back was wider. My head was quieter. One afternoon, Clara and Marcus walked in to check out Jim's. She wore a matching outfit. He wore a tank top and flip-flops. They stared at me like I'd switched faces. Myrtle sold them 2-day passes at full price. I showed them the rules. They left early and never returned. I went back to wiping down benches. At 8 months, I earned my personal trainer certificate. Myrtle had pushed me to take the course. She said I was good with people and precise with instruction. She gave me 3 clients and told me to keep them safe, get them stronger, and communicate clearly. One of those clients, Mary Ann, worked hard and showed up on time. After a few weeks, she told me I should open my own place. I told her I didn't have the money. She said she knew investors who liked real businesses with real numbers. We met a developer in a coffee shop. I brought a simple plan: monthly membership at a fair price, small group coaching, real programming, no gimmicks, no juice bar, clean bathrooms, open platforms, clear rules. We found a cheap warehouse with good parking and decent light. We scrubbed the floors, painted the walls, laid down rubber, and built racks. I signed the lease. We hung a basic sign, Phoenix Fitness. The opening weekend was bigger than I expected. People lined up. We signed more than 500 members in the first week and settled near 750 by month 2. Price was $67 per month. I hired 3 trainers. We tracked every expense and every member check-in. We focused on coaching and safety. Progress boards on the wall. No mirrors by the platforms. Chalk allowed. Phones away during sets. People changed. A nurse fixed her shoulder pain and got her first set of pull-ups. A construction worker relearned how to lift and stopped missing work from back tweaks. A retired teacher did a strict push-up for the first time since her 30s and cried. We ran a beginner barbell class every month. We hosted a free Saturday community session. Word spread. Local paper wrote a profile. Then a regional magazine. Business became steady, not lucky. During this time, I met Illa. She came in on a referral, asked direct questions, and didn't want small talk. She trained hard, then she laughed at my bad jokes, then we got coffee, then dinner. She liked who I was, not who I used to be. I felt calm with her. I bought a ring after 6 months. My mom pushed me to attend Clara and Marcus's 1-year anniversary party at the community center. I brought Ila. I introduced her as my fiancé. Marcus tapped his glass, said he was infertile, and admitted the baby Clara was expecting wasn't his. The room went silent. I put my arm around Illa and said, "I hope you both figure things out," and we left. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't stay for cake. 2 weeks later, I got served. Clara and Marcus, through a lawyer, claimed half my gym for emotional contribution. They said Marcus motivated my transformation. My lawyer, Janet, brought a binder. Lease dates, loan documents, LLC formation, equipment invoices, payroll records, separation date, and bank statements. She asked what part of any of that belonged to them. They folded. We asked for fees. The mediator agreed. A month later, Clara tried again with new evidence. She brought the actual father of her baby to the mediation and said the changed timeline helped her claim. He didn't know he was part of that plan. He apologized to the room and walked out. The mediator closed the case with prejudice. My file went back on a shelf. I went back to work. I married Illa. We took a short trip, came home, and opened the gym Monday at 5:30 a.m. My trainers covered the evening shift so we could eat dinner like normal people. I put the ring on a shelf near the front desk during coaching hours so I wouldn't scratch it with a barbell. A few months later, I saw Clara at the grocery store. She said I looked good. I introduced my wife. Clara looked at our rings, started a sentence, then stopped. I wished her well and moved along. We bought eggs, chicken, rice, yogurt, and coffee and went home. What I changed, I stopped arguing and started logging. Every rep, every receipt, every decision. I built a small circle and kept it. Myrtle, my trainers. Our members, Ila, I kept promises. If I said 5:30, I meant 5:30. If I wrote a program, I coached the program. I let time do its job. Gossip faded. Results didn't. Where I landed, a profitable gym that helps people every day. A marriage that is calm, honest, and kind. A routine that makes sense. Train, coach, eat, sleep, repeat. No contact with drama unless it shows up in certified mail. And even then, it goes to Janet. If you want the lesson in one line, I left the mess, did the work, told the truth, kept records, chose better people, and moved on. Thanks for watching.